Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jen from Garland Gore, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a gelatin nose prosthetic. So gelatin is one of the most widely available prosthetic materials out there. You can buy it in a supermarket or you can buy prosthetic grade gelatin, which is what I will be using today. They just come in little nuggets and they're in the neutral shade, but if you buy it from a supermarket it will be in a very similar shade anyway. You could just follow what it says on the packet. You will need mixing sticks, an old powder brush, one you're not going to miss, any powder of your choice, any gelatin of your choice, a microwavable cup to mix everything in, a clamp of your choosing, whether that's a G-clamp or a quick grip. You can even use your hands. A foundation for your skin tone or your models. Using flocking could add in the undertone to the skin to make it look realistic. Only a teeny tiny bit is needed. Vaseline will stop your prosthetic from sticking to your mould, and here is your mould. Mine has a silicone jacket, but you can use any mould. Then you need your core to compress into your mould. Now onto the process. Apply release to your core. I'm just using my fingers and putting it anywhere the prosthetic will come into contact with the core. You want to do the same with your mould. This is just going to make sure nothing sticks. I'm just using my fingers again, as it's pretty quick and simple to do. Next, you want to break up your gelatin into smaller chunks. This is going to help it melt a lot more evenly. Next, you want to pour or squirt in your colour. You can use as much or as little as you like. Then, going with your flocking if you have any, I'm adding red and blue as my model has a cool pink undertone. I microwaved my gelatin for around 15 seconds, but I stirred it a few times in between so it didn't bubble up. If you burn it, it won't set very nicely. Now I'm just pouring it into the mould, and I'm going to pop my core on top of it pretty quickly after. Then, use your clamp to compress the two firmly. I used a block of wood to help even everything out. Leave it to set for at least 10 to 15 minutes before demoulding. I like to use my excess cup to see if it's set, as it will dry. To demould, just unclamp your grips and gently prise apart the mould. Make sure to use lots of powder so it doesn't stick to itself. I'm using lots and lots of powder and my brush to get into all of the little nooks and crannies to make sure it doesn't stick. I'm also peeling away really gently so it doesn't rip. Hopefully when you make it, the piece will stick to the core like this. It just makes it super easy to demould. I like to store them in airtight containers so they don't dry out. It takes a few attempts to get it perfect. Try using different clamps and pigments each time. As you can see, I added more foundation to mine. Here is the final result. As you can see, the edges are really flush to the core, and the flashing is the excess around it. It helps you apply it much easier. To colour, I like to use alcohol activated paint. I use a mixture of a splatter brush as well as a fluffy brush to speckle on the colour. It makes it look realistic. You can mix the colours in the cells or a separate palette. I like to do a little test speckle before I start on my prosthetic. I use a purple and red tone first, and then I will go in with a more skin tone. It just adds more texture. Here is the result on my model with colouring as well. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. Good luck!